Good morning, everyone.
Hey Patrick, can you hear me?
Morning.
Morning.
We can hear you, Coach Aki. We
Hey,
can't hear
Isaac.
you.
Good morning. Laura, good morning. Crystal, good to see you. Kevin, you got a nice sleep in. Good morning, Kevin. Coach Aki, nice to see you.
Hey Patrick, did you have a chance to send that disclaimer thing?
I have not, but I can do it real quick.
But we can just do it right now, yeah. Perfect.
All right, it's 8:01. We're going to get started. So we're going to have a quick little disclaimer. So some people, circumstances, they're not able to join the transformation coaching call. So what we decided to do is we're going to record the transformation coaching calls, and then we're going to post it in the members area. So all you have to do is click transformation coaching, and then you're going to see the replay. So as a result, just a disclaimer that we will be recording this, and we will be posting this inside of the members area. And then thanks for everyone for coming to the transformation coaching session. This is the #1 coaching session of the week, where we go over mindset, we go over fitness, nutrition, answer your questions, get you guys set up for the week. And it's really important to make sure our mindset is right. We give you all the tools to be successful, but if we're not thinking correctly, we're not executing correctly, it's very hard to hit your fitness goals. Also, a big part of our transformation coaching call is to build community, get you guys talking, get you guys sharing, get you guys hitting your fitness goals, supporting each other, and building this community up. So with that being said, as usual, what we're going to do is we're going to go over our successes of the week. So I want everyone to drop down in the chat your #1 success this week. Doesn't matter how big it is, doesn't matter how small it is. I want you to be tracking your successes, because the more successes you have, the more successes that are going to compound, and the more results you're going to get over time. So in the chat, I want to hear from everybody your #1 success this week. Drop it in the chat. If you have more than one success, that's totally good. Earlier, perfect. I'm going to see you bright and early, 7 a.m. Abby, hitting and maintaining your fitness goal. Nice work. Whoa, Rebecca, 1 pound away from your 40-pound mark. Kathleen, getting your steps in, 10K. Anita, asking for help. Jumping back on the program. Excellent. Crystal went to the beach and packed on a healthy picnic. Great. Wow, Kevin. Ready. This work. Alfie finished editing your book, edit #2. Cora, been drinking a lot of water. Frida, dropping jean sizes. 129,000 steps during this week. Oh my goodness, nice work. James, you set a new PR, walk 90 minutes to and from the vaccine appointment. Brutal work with Aki. John, down 8 pounds. Isa, feeling more energetic. Elaine, intentionally having breakfast and down 5 pounds in your first week. Amazing job. Awesome. All right. And then a few of you guys just wanted to highlight, we had a huge week here at Performance Transformer as well. Bagisha's not on this call, but she's down 30 pounds this week. Kevin is down 20 pounds. Isabella down 15. Crystal down 10. Danica down 10. Danielle down 10. And then Abby hitting her fitness goal. So I want to call a few of you guys to share your successes with the group here. Let's see. Let's go. Abby, why don't you share with us? How does it feel hitting your fitness goal and then like maintaining your weight now?
I'll turn this on. It feels good. I think a big one was just being understanding of the process. I think I was losing weight a lot faster at first, and then for the middle stretch harder. But I think for me, right, of wanting to focus on being happy overall, building healthy is the biggest thing for me. So it just feels good knowing that the weight was more a loss, was more of a result of just really sticking to that process and wanting to stick to that process.
Yeah, and then when we first talked with each other over the phone, you're like, I tried so many things, felt really discouraged. I tried personal training, I tried these other things, none of them worked. So now you know the real process, building the habits in between, following the process, and now you hit your goal, and now it's just maintenance from here. So nice job. Let's see. Let's go. All right, Anita, let's share. I want you to share with the group. How does it feel to get back onto the program your first week again with us?
Well, it feels good. I was kind of falling off track. I worked with Patrick last August, September, October, and then I maintained, and I felt like I was sort of slipping into some bad habits. So I decided to reach out to Patrick. So it's interesting, like immediately I'm like back on track and like getting into like food prep and doing all the things I'm supposed to be doing. So it's really good to like have that to come back to like get you back motivated and on track.
Yeah, that's right. We all know what to do, right? It's super simple. Eat healthy, exercise more, but the challenge is doing it. So once you have that accountability, once you have that support and structure, it makes it a lot easier. Just knowing someone is watching you, you're gonna work out that much harder. For example, like when I exercise on my own, I'm like, I'm a little bit tired. I did my sets, I'm gonna call it a day. But if someone is watching you, or you go to the gym with a friend, all of a sudden your workout intensity is that much higher. Like, and I'm sure it's the same way in the workout videos that I send you. It's like the workout videos, you follow along, it's great. But all of a sudden, when you join me for the live session, I'm pushing you, see everyone else doing it. And then with the power of the community, the power of accountability, it takes you to that next level. So nice work. All right. Aki, why don't you call a few people to share some successes?
All right. James, you go ahead. Tell us a little bit what's going on right now.
Yeah, no, I had a good week. I was feeling a little under the weather on Monday. It was good. Like I was enthusiastic that I hadn't missed a workout for the last 4 months, and then I was like, you know what? Let's just take our foot off the pedal a little bit. And then I think I made up for it the other days this week. And yeah, I'm just in a maintenance phase. Like the scale has been pretty flat the last few weeks, but clothes are fitting better. Feeling good. And yeah, like Abby said, it's about the process, and I'm into it right now.
Nice. And if you guys don't know, James doesn't say much about this, but he's getting ripped. Like he's got veins popping everywhere now, right, James? Yeah. Anyways, thanks so much for sharing, James. And Patricia, tell us what you did yesterday. Well, we had a conversation yesterday. What happened yesterday?
Well, we were talking about how, at the end of the how I'm getting very close to the end of my program, but ever since I just tried the PT phase, where I would go into the gym with you a couple times a week. I will go into the gym a couple times a week and then meet up with you once to do the personal training. I kind of enjoyed that better than the video workouts, so I decided to sign up for a month-to-month personal training phase program with Aki.
Nice. So if you guys, just in case you guys don't know what we are talking about, Patricia has already lost all the weight that she has to lose, and so now the fun starts now. So this is where you really start living. Once you lost all that weight, then you can start working on something that you never even thought possible, right? Most of us just think about that little bit of weight loss, but there's so much more than that, right? And Patricia will experience that firsthand. So I got her to try for 3 weeks on what it feels like to train at the gym in person, like having a trainer, what difference it makes having a trainer. And she loved it, and she signed up with us for PT. So I'm super excited to have you and train you, Patricia.
Thanks. I'm excited too.
Yeah. All right, Christy, you tell me something that's going great. We had a conversation yesterday too, so let us know what is going well with you.
I think you mean me.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I just can't see anybody. I don't know who. Anyways, hi everybody. I'm Christy. Yes, I'm going to echo the first person about this process. So I ebb and I flow with many things coming out of my life that I struggle with, and so Aki's really focused in on the things I need to be focusing in on, and I can see how that's going to work where other things in the past haven't. I've just got on a cycle. I do things for a while. I do great. Then I have a surgery or have an issue, and then I go back to emotional eating, and then the cycle continues. This time I can feel the difference. I'm really excited for what's going to be coming.
All right. Thank you so much for sharing, Christy. I really appreciate, just like your honesty and sharing all that personal stuff, because I'm really happy that you feel comfortable and safe enough to share this with others, because a lot of other people struggle with similar things, and it's really nice for others to relate and understand that they're not alone in this. So
I can add just a couple pieces as well. I've had 12 orthopedic surgeries, and very serious ones from past sports injuries when I was an athlete in my teen years and early 20s. And so in that phase of my life, you didn't have to train, like you didn't have to worry about what you ate. Like I was training 4 hours a day. So I never learned how to do this properly. So what happens, I would get injured, I'd have to have a surgery, and then I would come back to gaining weight after convalescing from surgery. And every 3 years this went on until my mid 40s. And so I'm getting off that roller coaster now, and with Aki and Patrick's help, it's going to happen. So that's just to share a bit more.
Thank you, Christy. I really appreciate it. And yeah, we hope we can help many others like you as well. Anyways, Patrick, if you don't have anything else to chat about, maybe we can get started.
All right. I do have one thing. Maybe we'll save it to the end.
Go for it.
And then we have a couple questions. Maybe we can save that to the end as well.
Yeah. Actually, let's answer the questions. Let's see what it's about. Which questions
All
are there?
right. So Stephanie sent me a private message. She's asking, is it possible to share some stories of moms with young children working full time, how they juggle the time? And I'm starting to get a little bit discouraged. So Stephanie, if you don't mind unmuting yourself, maybe you can share what's kind of going on with you. What are your struggles right now with balancing fitness and being a mom and having young kids? And then maybe we can open it up to the group and give you some advice.
Well, here's my son. Yeah, I'm kind of struggling with trying to find the time to put into the fitness workouts when it's not the live sessions, just because they have my kids give me are very quite demanding. And well, this guy, he wants me all the time.
Hey, mommy.
Yeah, I know.
Mommy.
Yeah, okay, there's mommy. Yeah, and so like the eating part is actually pretty good, but then
Hey, mommy. Hey, mommy.
Can you go see daddy?
Mommy.
Go see daddy.
No, mommy.
Sorry. Okay, sorry. Ugh. And yeah, and then I'm really tired. Yeah, so sometimes I end up falling asleep in the kids' bedrooms because I have to put them to bed, and then by the time I wake up, it's like really, really late. So I'm just trying to juggle my working full time because I'm working and I'm on my feet all the time, but I don't get any time to really just rest. So when I rest, and then I'm like, oh, I've got to do a workout. So just the balancing between doing it on my own is a bit tricky right now. Yes.
Thanks for sharing, Stephanie, and being vulnerable. First of all, you're definitely not alone. And then second of all, we all struggle with the same thing, right? Trying to find time to make room for exercise. So I'm curious, for some of the other moms here with young kids, like Lisa, Julie, Isa, Anita, like how do you guys like balance working full time and being a mom and also squeezing in your workouts? Maybe Julie, you can. Oh yeah, Anita, go for it.
I was just gonna say, like, it's really hard, and I've totally been there. And what's worked for me since COVID is just been getting up before everybody and just getting that half an hour workout in before everybody gets up, and then it's done. And it's been really hard to like get up early, but I also fall asleep with the kids, so I kind of go to bed early. So that's just what's worked for me and being able to stay consistent.
Yeah, awesome. Thanks for sharing, Anita. Like finding that time that works for you, whether it's before going to sleep or early in the morning. Yeah, great. Julie, maybe you can share a few tips for Stephanie. You work like, what, 3 full-time jobs with like 3 kids, 2 kids. How do you balance everything?
I struggle a lot too. 5 minutes ago, I was wiping my bum while you guys were talking. See? So sorry, I'm really sorry. See, same struggle here. My kids wake up very early, so I can't really do what was just said before. They wake up at 5:30 or 6 a.m.
But what I do is when it's the video, for example, the video you gave me were like 10 minutes in 3 different videos. So I do 10 minutes like a work break sometimes to be able to do it throughout the day. I don't do 30 minutes in a row because I can't with my kids. And the other thing is I try to make this workout as a fun way for my kids as well. So I include them. And if it's not perfect and if I have to stop in the middle of it, then I stop in the middle of it. I just try to make it work. I'm not saying it's perfect, but I try to include them as much as possible because I can't do without them anyway.
Yeah, awesome. Thanks for sharing, Julie. And I like what you said about including your kids in the workout, because the reason you guys are here, the moms here, the reason you guys are here is to be healthy, not just for yourself, but for your kids and your family. So I see, Stephanie, when you're working out, all your kids are jumping around on you, like that's perfectly fine. And I like what Julie said as well, like doesn't have to be perfect, you know, just strive for progress and just get better day to day, and then try to find that perfect routine. Sometimes it takes like a couple of weeks to find that rhythm, find the routine. Sometimes it takes like a month, but then once you find that routine, then you just stick with the routine and hold on for dear life. Yeah. Is that helpful, Stephanie? Yeah, awesome. Any other questions for us before we dive into Aki's topic today? Yeah, Beth, go for it. You're muted.
Okay, got it. This month, I will be missing lots of video workout because of the nature of my job. And at the same time, my niece is graduating. And so she needs my afternoon time to go shopping around for her grad day. And I will be missing lots of that. Is there a way that you can share privately a recorded video of the group workout?
Yeah,
so I
that's
can
a
do
great
it when
idea.
I have time.
That's a great idea. Do you like the group workout videos better than the YouTube videos that I send you?
Yes, I like the group video better
the group
than
one better? Okay.
YouTube.
I'll see if I can get one of my assistants to get the recording clip and then send it to you maybe in the members area. Give me a few weeks to work on that, and then hopefully I'll have it up for you. Would that help you guys? Like if you have a pre-recorded workout and then you guys do that, give me a show of hands who would like that.
Yeah, can I say something?
Yeah.
Because I am a busy mom and I am a busy aunt. And that's why last Thursday I missed it because I was shopping with her for her grad. And so I will be missing lots. Even today, maybe. I'll try.
Yeah, if you're missing the live workout videos, make sure just to do your own workout videos or try to get your steps in, like when you're shopping, like take the escalator, go for longer walks. One of the things that my wife and my sister-in-law started doing is if they want to eat out, they have to walk all the way to the restaurant. So we live in the like Joyce area, and so they went to Metrotown. So they walked all the way down to Metrotown. It was about a 45-minute to an hour walk, and they walked all the way back. So those are some extra ways you can get some extra activity in, even with a super tight schedule.
Yeah.
Yeah, awesome. All right, I'll see if I can have the recorded videos uploaded for you guys maybe in the next 2 weeks.
Privately is fine. You don't need to post it like on a public group, but on private, yes.
Okay, awesome. I'll make sure to do that for you, Beth.
And
all right.
I will protect it. Don't worry.
All good. No, I trust you.
Yeah.
Perfect. All right. Any other questions before we jump into Aki's topic?
Morning. I'm doing a Zoom call.
All right. No other questions. All right, Aki, take it away. What are we talking about today?
All right. Thanks, Patrick. Just a reminder, everybody, to just mute all your microphones before I start. And then, all right, perfect. Thank you, Patrick. Okay, so thanks so much for sharing so many things, guys. And
you're muted, buddy. You're muted, Aki.
Can you guys hear me? Yes, can you hear me? All right, perfect. I don't know what you guys heard or not, but I want to just comment on a little something before I dive into my topic of the week. It looks like a lot of you guys are struggling with flexibility. So there's a plan. Everybody has a plan, especially the moms. it's really hard. And the first thing, I think Anita already talked about this, is to actually admit that this is really hard what you guys are dealing with. Okay, recognize this, and it's not going to be easy, right? Things you think you've figured out your sleep schedule for your kid, and then next thing you know, it changes again, and then screws up your schedule again. So there has to be flexibility. And I think it was Stephanie who was wiping the bum. Was that Stephanie, Patrick? Who was wiping the bum earlier? Julie. All right. So she said something about flexibility. So what she said was, she's going to try to do it. And even if she doesn't, she gets halfway through the workout, that's okay, but that's better than nothing, right? So most moms look like they struggle with similar stuff, but keep in mind that it's not like all or nothing. You can do the workout with whatever time you have, even if you don't complete it. Just let us know that, hey, I didn't have time to complete it, but I did my best. Just continue doing your best. It doesn't have to be perfect, right? Okay, anyways, we can chat a little bit more about this, but today I'm gonna jump. We don't have too much time. I'm gonna try to finish my topic for the week. We're talking about the weight issue in the fitness industry. Okay, now this is interesting, and it's super important. Okay, so to talk about this, I need to address something really important, and that's social media. So whether we like it or not, social media can have a major impact on your body and the relationship that you have with the food that you eat, because of increased exposure to thin and toned body types and all those crazy diets out there, all these awesome pictures of food that you see every day with different focus and all these slow-mo egg popping and all that weird stuff. Anyways, so what is body image? The perception you have of your body and the thoughts and emotions that result from this perception is what we call body image. Okay, so most people compare themselves to pictures that they see on social media, and over half of them, I think there was a research, I think about 88% of women compare themselves negatively. Okay, and this is a major problem, and it can lead to low self-esteem, unbalanced diet, deficiencies, and even serious eating disorders. In our time, you are more likely to be influenced and experience body shame because of that constant exposure to particular body types on social media. And this is where, and this is really important, this is where I draw the line. People are too sensitive to words like body shaming, fat shaming. Just saying the word fat makes people feel uncomfortable, like you've said something bad, like you've offended them. This is not a joke, and I do not treat this lightly. Our team is here to help you. And in order to help you, we need to face the facts. In order to help you, your doctor, your coaches will eventually talk about the weight as a primary reason for all other imbalances in your life. Okay, most of the time, that the extra weight is what will actually lead to other complications that could have totally been avoided in the first place. Okay, the truth is, your weight is a lot more complex than a number on the scale. To understand why you need to lose weight, we need to take a look at your relationship between your weight, your lifestyle, and your overall health. Weight loss is not as simple as eat less, move more. What you weigh can also be a result of factors that are beyond your control, like your age, your genetics, medications that you're on. But where most people go wrong is that they focus too much on the weight. Every time we hear weight, my weight is not going down, my weight is going up, my weight is staying the same, right? Instead of focusing and obsessing on losing weight, you need to focus on how to improve your lifestyle. Small changes like regular exercise, balanced diet, good sleep hygiene can have a huge impact on your overall health and well-being, regardless of whether you lose weight or not. Health is not just about weight. healthy people come in all shapes and sizes, which is why it's important not to always confuse health with weight, okay? Your lifestyle plays a more important role in your overall health. And it's possible to improve your health by making better lifestyle choices. The weight loss part naturally comes with a better and healthier lifestyle. And look, even if those healthier choices don't result in weight loss, they can still lead to a healthier you. Not everyone realizes just how much of an impact negative stereotypes and misinformation about weight and health can have on people with larger bodies. Okay? Many people end up suffering from shame, guilt, anxiety. Others will experience discrimination at work, at school. Often these things end up in like they result in significant social problems as well. So that leads to people always seeking for an unhealthy, quick weight loss solution. Okay, so all that crap that you see on the internet, all these amazing food pictures, most of which are sponsored, all of which are meant and designed to trigger cravings and desire. So are we really that gullible? Are we really convinced this easily by what a sponsored comment has to say? So most people don't realize just how the fitness industry really works. Most of these self-proclaimed fitness gurus out there, they actually have no idea what the hell they're talking about. Okay, most of them don't even understand the impact of their words on others. The thing is, nobody is taking responsibility for what they are throwing out there. When you see something like CrossFit, and this is a big one, and I'm going to talk about this more. When you see CrossFit, or you see something like paleo diet, keto diet, right? As soon as somebody names something cool, everybody grabs their wallet. Here, take my money. Are we really that stupid? And look, I'm really sorry if I'm bursting your bubble today, but I don't need a fitness guru who's been, you don't need a fitness guru who's been doing a couple bicep curl in the gym to tell you how your body works. Okay, now I'm going to take a minute and address that CrossFit issue because I know there's going to be a lot of people who might want to disagree with this. Okay, but I'll do this while I'm at this. CrossFit was designed originally for professional athletes with many years of training, not for the amateur trying to lose a few pounds. So keep that in mind next time, okay? Now it's nothing new. People have been doing this kind of training for a long time, for decades. But somebody came along and decided that they're gonna brand it with a cool name, and then everyone wants to buy it. What's the deal with that? And again, nobody is taking responsibility here. And I have seen, between Patrick and I, we've trained like 1,000 people, right? And I have seen way too many people who've tried CrossFit and seriously injure themselves because they do not have the experience and the skill for that level of training. I've had several ladies postpartum come to me with back and shoulder injury because they went to CrossFit, to a random CrossFit gym after postpartum, right? After giving birth. What kind of trainer thought that allowing a lady after a few weeks of giving birth, that it's a good idea to help her doing CrossFit for long-term sustainable habits? See, again, nobody's taking responsibility, right? It's just a brand. So short-term weight loss solutions are actually really appealing, right? But they rarely work to maintain your weight over a long period of time. Sure, they work short-term, you lose a couple pounds, but if you stop and think about it, this makes sense. So check it out. If diets were truly effective, do you think there would be so many of them to choose from? Well, let's see, what have we heard now? We've had gluten-free diet, we've had low sugar diet, high carb, low carb, keto, high fat, low fat, high protein, low protein. I don't even know what's out there anymore. Okay, and I don't even want to know what's out there because we already know what works. In the end, the only solution for long-term healthy habits is to change your behavior, change your habits, adopt a healthier, more enjoyable lifestyle rather than losing large amounts of weight too quickly through a destructive and restrictive diet that simply does not work. And understand that the fitness industry relies on weak-minded and the uninformed. They rely on the overwhelming amount of information to make money. The fitness industry has to come up with all these fancy diets, these fancy workout names to make money. Okay, because guess what? People get bored. Okay, in order to stay relevant and to make money, this industry is using you. Okay, and I really hope you can see it that way. The reason why Patrick and I came up with this totally new thing, the reason why we shifted our entire business from fitness to transformation is for precisely that reason. The fitness industry is failing everyone and is unable to provide a lifelong solution. Okay, it's a joke at this point. That is why this is where we come in. Okay, it is not the weight that you're losing. It is not just the workout that you're doing. It is not just the nutrition. It is the accountability. It is the habits. It is the mindset. It is the consistency that will help you build a healthier lifestyle. This is why we shifted from the fitness industry, because it is a shit show, guys. And we need to start over. We need to switch the focus away from weight loss. And yes, we'll talk about the weight, but we won't obsess about it, okay? Fad diets, quick weight loss programs, they can really lead to impressive results. But the fact remains that the majority of people who succeed in losing the weight struggle to maintain their weight loss over time. This is why a lifelong commitment to healthy behaviors is more important. But if you want to waste your money every time someone comes up with a new diet or a fancy, catchy new workout name, even after listening to all that, then unfortunately, there's very little I can do to convince you otherwise, okay? But I definitely point you to something called natural selection, okay? So you want to take the easy way for a quick fix solution. That's nature selecting you out. Eventually, you'll become extinct because only the best survives, okay? And look, guys, I'm here to tell you that being healthy should not be complicated. The fitness industry complicates things to make money. We want you to see that it is not complicated. It is very simple. You allow yourself to have your mind flooded with information that is irrelevant and just not important. There is a correct way to do this, and that's why you're here. Remember, it is about changing your lifestyle, changing your habits, behaviors, and being mindful. That's it. By changing your eating habits and being active regularly in a way that is realistic and consistent, you're more likely to lose weight and maintain the weight loss forever. Okay, we're usually so focused on losing weight that we lose sight of other things that we manage to accomplish. Like you're not gaining weight anymore, for example. How about that? Okay, I have people every single day freaking out over their weight going up by 1 pound or their weight not going down since the day before. Okay, this goes to show how your own expectations sabotages your progress. Your weight will fluctuate. Your weight fluctuates by a couple pounds throughout the day. Maybe you eat a ton of food you know, from morning till night, your weight will go up. You're adding more weight to your body, right? Man, then maybe try to take a big dump. You lose a couple pounds right there, right? So just stop overthinking and follow the process. As your habit and your lifestyle improves, the weight loss will follow. Everything else will fall in line. You just got to be patient. Just take a minute and recognize that being able to maintain the same weight over time is not a bad thing. It is an achievement. Don't be too hard on yourself. Just breathe, okay? And remember, we have talked about this numerous times about taking the time to recognize your successes, okay? I hope you guys are practicing mindfulness with your daily diary. If you're not, I would consider starting one. We talked about this, when was that? Last week, the diary? I believe it was a couple weeks ago, I can't remember. But anyways, whatever I'm talking about today is not about fat shaming. It's not about body shaming. It's not about trying to make you feel bad or self-conscious about your weight. All of you guys are here today because you know that it is time to make a change, to transform your lifestyle and to live a healthier life so you can enjoy your life with your family, have healthy children, maybe play with your grandchildren, and maybe not be a burden on your loved ones as you get older. So it is important to lead by example. Be the change you want to see in everyone that you love. Patrick and our team and myself, we are here to help you find something better, find a better lifestyle. We're here to provide you and guide you. We have to provide the structure, to provide you with the framework and the support that you need to change your lifestyle. Most people don't understand, excuse me, they don't understand the key role of what we do here as health coaches and nutrition coaches in that whole healthcare system. So where our medical system fails us is in prevention. It's all about cure. It's all about you get sick first, then we'll fix it. Most people go see their doctors when something is wrong. When do you ever go see your doctor to be like, hey, so I want to be healthier, what do you recommend? I've never heard that before. Okay, so anyways, you go see your doctor when your blood pressure is going up, when you passed out, when you're having a stroke, but by that time it's already too late. Then your doctor is going to recommend you to lose a few pounds, which is great advice, by the way, if you just put your ego aside for a minute and take your doctor's advice constructively. Most people will say that, oh, my doctor insulted me. My doctor said I'm fat. My doctor thinks I need to lose weight because of this, because of that. Most people just need to take a minute and breathe, think about it, that the weight is, recognize the weight is a problem and needs to be fixed. But the problem is, a prescription to lose weight is not a pill that you can just take and feel better. Your doctor is not going to hold your finger to help you get out of the hole that you dug yourself into after so many years eating like crap. You are alone in that pit. And whether you like it or not, unless you realize that you need to change how you think and that you need to seek help, most people will be stuck in there for a long time. And the longer you delay this, the harder it is to come back. And this is where we come in. We, as coaches, bridge the gap between your healthcare provider and make sure that you actually work on not only losing the weight, but also building good habits to help you maintain your new lifestyle forever. Because most of you guys are not actually going to do this. After you come back from the doctors, you just want to be on a couple pills and be on your way. Making lifestyle changes is really, really hard. But having the support, the encouragement helps. This is why we do this in a group setting. Seeing that you're not actually alone, seeing that others are struggling just as much as you are will help you find some peace. We're here to try and create a positive environment. This has to be your safe environment, okay? We want to help you be consistent with your new lifestyle. Some days you're not going to feel great. Some days you're just going to be frustrated. Okay, your weight's not going down. Your food has not been good. Something at work is stressing you out. And we want you to share it with all of us so we can help you and lift you up when you are at your lowest. Some days you're going to feel amazing. And on those days, maybe lend a helping hand to someone else in the group or around you that's struggling. Maybe you've been there before, and a simple word of comfort and empathy could be everything someone else needs to keep going that day. Okay, so please make sure you join these Saturdays coaching, 8 a.m. every single Saturday, because they can help you stay motivated and even accompany you on your journey to the best version of yourself. Anyways, thank you so much for listening. This is all I have for today. So if you guys want to share your thoughts about how you feel about this, maybe you're upset that I talked too much about weight, let me know, comment about it. If you have any questions, I'm happy to answer. You guys can, Patrick, maybe you can remove me from the spotlight. Let's see if anyone has something to share. Thank you.
Awesome. Thanks for sharing your thoughts, Coach Aki. Very, very powerful topic. A lot of people go wrong because they choose the wrong vehicle to live a healthier lifestyle, right? They go to get a gym membership. They see a nutritionist that gives them a plan with no follow-up. They see a doctor that says, hey, go lose weight. Again, no follow-up, right? So I'm super excited and grateful that you guys are all here to have all the tools to be successful. So I'm curious, what part of Aki's talk resonated with you guys? What stood out to you? Let's go around and let's have a little discussion. Minerva, I see a big smile. What stood out to you? You're muted.
I think just the first thing that stood out to me was just Aki, your experience with CrossFit with those moms. Like, I was just like, I can't believe that they did that. Like, and how people, like trainers out there, don't take responsibility for the long-term health of their clients. Like, it's really just about the bottom dollar for them of like, are they going to make money? But I think, yeah, like what this program does provide is just building daily habits for long-term health. And yeah, that's kind of what I took away.
Awesome. And then we had a little talk earlier this week. Can you share with us a little bit of your journey, Minerva? Like, you told me a lot of good things. You told me that this is like the healthiest you've been, that, yeah, can you share with us a little bit of your journey and what you've took away so far in the program?
Oh boy. Okay. So on Thursday, we had our one-on-one coaching session with you, Pat, or I had it with you, Patrick. And basically on like today is supposed to be the last day of my 3-month program. And honestly, going into the meeting, I was like, I'm not going to keep going. I'm done. Like, the last couple of weeks, I've been so just discouraged and so unmotivated, and just, yeah, like, I mean, for the last 3 months, like, I've seen my body change, like the most it's ever changed. And but then it just got hard, and so I just started, yeah, like not doing as many workouts. Like, I was super motivated when I first signed up. I did all the workouts. I, ate like how you told me to eat, and but then in just the conversation of deciding what to do, like if it's like a three week or 4 month or four week plan, I realized I was believing like lies about my journey of like, oh, it's gonna be too hard, like it's too expensive, like you're not worth it, like you're just gonna fail, like all these negative things. And I realized afterwards, like, or like in the moment, it's like, no, like I'm worth investing in. Like my health is worth investing in. And something that Elaine said yesterday, that or on Thursday, just how like it's hard either way. It's hard eating crappy and feeling crappy, but it's also hard like working out and feeling great. So it's like either way, it's gonna be challenging, but you know, choose the better, I guess. So I signed on for another 3 months.
Yes.
So scary, but it's just like such a win because it's like, why not? Like all the money I spend at Dollarama or like whatever, you know, on Amazon, like, am I not worth investing in this like health journey? And it's just gonna have rippling effects. Like I don't have kids, I don't, you know, whatever, but like my nieces and nephews and like the people around me, like even my family's noticing, like, oh, you're losing weight. Like maybe I'll go outside and go for a walk. Like never in my life when I lived with my family could I ever get them out for a walk, but like now they're going because they see I'm losing weight. So anyways, just not just for me, but for the people around me to like say like, yeah, okay, like do the healthy thing because that's what's gonna be what's best for you, even though it's not easy.
Awesome. Super proud of you, Minerva, for investing in your health, and no one ever regrets exercising, and you are totally worth it. So proud of you. Sometimes just making that decision to keep going is hard, but once you make that decision, it's incredibly freeing. Now it's like, okay, I can continue to live this healthy lifestyle with the support from the coaches, the community. So proud of you, Minerva. Good job. And then Elaine, Minerva referenced you, and I thought you had a really powerful quote that you shared with the Thursday group. I asked the group kind of what you guys did to stay motivated, and you shared like the journey of like it's hard either way. Can you share with us that quote again? That was really powerful.
Yeah, I actually heard this from somewhere. I don't remember where, but this is my first week. Just to give people some context, this is the first week for me in the program, and so my body has just gone through so many different changes in the last couple of days, and it's like such a shock. And like some days, or like literally like the second live workout with Patrick, like halfway through, I'm like, fuck, I don't care how much I like paid. I'm like, I can't do this. I don't want to do this. It's so hard. And like waking up every day and making the conscious decision to be like, I'm gonna make a good breakfast. I'm gonna follow my plan. I'm gonna set some time. It doesn't have to be the same time. I just have to find pockets of time to make this thing work with my like, obviously we're all working, or like everybody has families, and it's like difficult to really prioritize, right? And so really the question for me is like, it's two things. It's always like, why are you doing this in the first place? What made you invest in yourself? And also just at this point, like what hard are you willing to really lean into? It's hard being overweight. It's hard feeling not confident, you know, like in your clothes, you know, like when, or like with your body, just in general, if you're unhappy with your body and all that type of stuff. So, but it's also hard to work out. It's hard to stay consistent. It's hard to kind of like put yourself in a mindset that like, I want this for the long term. I want this for that. Because like as humans, we're very short-sighted. Obviously, we want like instant gratification with social media and everything. And so just picking your hard. And so every day, the hard that hopefully that I always will pick is really trying to get that healthy lifestyle and really staying consistent and figuring out, you know, in the long term, how that will like really integrate into my life and work for me. So yeah.
Awesome. Thanks for sharing, Elaine. You said that better than me. Perfect. What else stood out to you guys during Aki's talk today? Specifically in the beginning, he said that social media really affects your body image. Like, I'm curious, like for you guys, like has social media like affected how you view yourself? And if so, like how has that like kind of changed throughout the journey with us? Oh yeah, I see some hands up. Isa, go for it.
For me, well, regarding your latest question, it wasn't so much on that. If anything, I think for me, I use social media like because I see it flash across my screen, working out, and for me, it's more of I want to look good again, my version of my good, right? Like I don't need to. I know I'm not gonna be that like petite little 90-pounder. That's not me, right? But I wanted to go and tap into who my version of healthy is, right? And that's why I ended up signing up for this, because when Coach Aki was talking about pills and all that stuff, I did thrive. I actually have some stuff left. You know, I did Yoli, I did keto, and yes, it worked to the point that I was taking it. But something that I didn't do regularly was work out consistently for a good period of time. And I'm at the point where, you know, I want the long-term good habits of taking care of myself, right? Because for work and, you know, family, like I take care of a lot of people. But at the end of the day, my cup is so empty because I'm not healthy. I'm not healthy in my mind. I'm not healthy in my body. And, you know, I'm like getting sleep apnea, I'm getting asthma, all these things. And it all boils down to me not taking care of myself because I didn't build the good habits of working my body, not build the good habits of eating properly. So this is also my first week. So Elaine, yay for us. This is my first week. I started like Wednesday is our orientation. And if you could see my messages, I'm asking stuff like, can I even have salt? Can I even have this? I'm kind of OCD with those things because I want to know that I'm doing it right. But I find myself this week being a little more mindful. I mean, I had a bite of fish and chips, but I didn't murder myself for it. You know, like, and then I just ate proper. I went home. I felt really good last night. I roasted a bunch of vegetables. And then I'm like, this is tiring. I'm no longer swearing in the name of Patrick. You know, like, I hate you. Not that, but like, I found myself getting up this morning, like looking forward to this. Like, I didn't know, are we working out? Are we not? But I prepped my mind for like getting ready for a workout. Right. So, you know, thanks guys. Like, I really love the support, and I hope you guys don't mind if I ask lots of questions because I'm a question asker. So thanks.
Please
guys.
do. Yeah, today is a mind workout, mental workout. If you have questions, chances are other people have the same question. We love questions, so ask away.
I just wanna hop in quickly, Isa. Just a reminder that sometimes I've seen your questions, but sometimes I may not be able to answer until the next week. But if you have I've seen your questions, and for questions like that, I would prefer if you actually ask them on the group, on the Facebook group, so we can see what other people get to reply. And then if we feel like something needs a little bit of intervention, then we'll hop in. But most likely, many others like you already have the same questions. And you got to remember, I know you ask a lot of questions, but one step at a time. Don't overwhelm yourself. The reason why I'm not giving you everything is because you're going to get overwhelmed. Okay. So trust the process. There is a process. You will get there. Everybody gets there, but one step at a time. Okay. And it is very important that you attend these Saturday sessions because this is really what's going to keep you motivated every single week. Okay. Patrick, you had something else to add?
No, that was excellent. I think Crystal had her hand up. Crystal, you still in here?
Yeah. Hi, I'm Crystal. Hello, everyone. And thank you, Coach Aki. Everything you said, I needed to hear. And I was thinking myself too, because looking at my history, I spent over 30 grand in the last 10 years to lose weight. I've lost 100 pounds twice. I've lost 80 pounds once. I've lost 50 pounds about 5 times. But don't applaud me because I've gained it all back every time. So 2 weeks ago, I was at a crossroads and I had a choice to go back to an old program that I did, which was a very extreme low-calorie HCG diet supervised by a doctor, or to do this program. And I chose this program because this is teaching me how to live a healthy lifestyle more than about losing the weight. So I just need to focus on having a healthy lifestyle. And I'm really grateful for it. Like, I've tried everything, ephedrine pills, CrossFit, extreme low-calorie HCG diet. And at the end, I had a surgery to lose weight, but none of that taught me how to live a healthy lifestyle. So I'm just really grateful for the straight goods, and that it's not about, it's not about a quick fix or a fad diet. And I'm really grateful to be here. So thank you both. Thank you, everybody.
Awesome. Thanks, Crystal, for sharing that.
Thanks, Crystal. Hey, this is really important, and I really want to comment on this. I'm sorry about the language, so if you guys have kids around, please mute. Just lower your volume. But I'm sorry to say, but this kind of like a doctor supervising something like this to me is moronic. It's unacceptable that a doctor would advise such a thing. Restricting calorie is not a way to lose weight. And depriving yourself of food is not a way to lose weight. So people that think like that, when you hear this, just run as fast as you can. Okay, so anyways, I'm happy, Crystal. I didn't even know that was going on. Maybe I need to make a video about this thing. So anyways, that's very important. So if you know people that are going through something like this, what will help them is changing habits, not by restricting your calories. Okay, it's crazy. I don't even know what to say at this point. I'm upset.
Hey, Aki.
But yeah, thanks for
Aki, could you also touch on the point that if you just restrict or constantly use a starvation diet or something like this, your body becomes metabolically adapted, and the natural compensation that it does is it burns less calories on a daily basis. Whereas on the other hand, if you keep your calories up and you exercise, you become metabolically adapted to that lifestyle, and that's how you actually burn fat without doing anything during the day. Could you touch on that? Because I think it's relevant as well.
This is a longer talk, but I will try to explain it a little bit quickly. Yes, I agree with this. If you keep staying active as often as possible, you can eat more. At the same time, you're getting all this machinery. I'm just gonna keep this simple. I'm not gonna go into too much in biochemistry and metabolism, but it will help you increase your metabolic rate. When you do all that calorie restriction stuff, it actually lowers your metabolism. And next week, I'm actually talking about something really cool. So James, I don't want to drop in all the cookies today, but next week I'm going to talk about something. I'm pretty sure I don't want to say it. I'm going to keep it for next week. I'm super excited about it. But everybody knows about insulin resistance, right? Everybody knows that. Yeah. Okay, good. So next week, I'm going to talk about a different kind of resistance. All right. And I'm pretty sure nobody has heard of it before. Maybe a couple of you guys, maybe James has probably heard of it. But we're running short on time. But like James said, calorie restriction is just a vicious cycle. Okay. It's not going to help. And you do not want to. What's more important is that behavior thing, your experiences. Are you building a positive experience doing something? If I'm restricting my calories, I'm associating all this negatively, right? This is just gonna get harder and harder. What we want you to do is enjoy your food, have a positive experience with your food, right? You don't want to make eating like such a burden, like, oh God, I gotta cook food, I gotta eat chicken breast, I don't like chicken breast. We want to get you in a position where you enjoy everything, okay? But it takes time, all right? And don't worry, I don't want to get ahead of myself, but next week is going to be really good too. So make sure you attend next week. It's really, really important next week. Okay, so if your friends did not attend this week, make sure they come. Encourage them. Like, remember, motivate them to join in as well. Okay, thank you so much, James. I will touch up on this next week though. Any other questions, guys? This is pretty much it for today. Thank you so much for joining, and we're gonna see you guys. Patrick is gonna see you guys in your workout. I will see you all next Saturday, 8 a.m.